Hello Leo, welcome. Come on in. This is going to be a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so I'm not looking for anything in particular, but as always, we'll talk about whatever comes up or whatever messages come through. And I do use Oracle and Tarot cards, so we're just going to put a bunch of cards out there and see what comes through. So what do we need to see here, understand, what confirmation, clarity, guidance, just what needs to come through for Aries today. Sorry, I just did Aries. For Leo today, Spirit. What do we need to see for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, first card out. Card number 31 or 4, 7th house, partners. 7th house is the house of relationships, partnerships. It doesn't have to be romantic, definitely can be, but it's all partnerships in our life. 4 is a card of stability and security. I feel like, we'll get more cards before we dive into that too much, but I feel like partnership or 7th house themes are important. Those can be working relationships, but just partnerships of all kinds. What else for Leo? What else needs to come through for Leo, please? Anything else? Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, North Node, life's purpose. I feel like there is a partnership or partnerships that are significant to your life purpose. Check a look at your astrological chart and figure out where your North Node is. It could be in Libra, or if not in Libra, it could be in the 7th house of partnerships. That could be very significant to your life's purpose. Those lessons we're here to overcome or to work through to find our success in this lifetime. What else for Leo, please? What needs to come through for Leo? Okay. Yin, the feminine energy, divine feminine, card number 2. Message in a bottle, card number 6, 15 or 6, and soulmates. Wow. Feel like there's a message coming for you. You could be working on balancing your divine feminine energy, that feminine aspect within yourself. Male or female, we all have masculine and feminine energy. I do feel like there could be a message coming in for you from a soulmate, a divine feminine. Soulmates do not, it could very much be romantic. There's something about this pink, this divine feminine. The divine feminine, just to me, it exudes that energy of love, unconditional love, romance. But it doesn't have to be. But there's a message coming from a divine feminine in your life that is a soulmate. This could be someone new entering into your life. There's this very nurturing, loving, compassionate connection, I feel, within this communication coming in about this, about an understanding of this. Bottom of the deck is poised. Be ready. I feel like things are about to shift or change. I feel like you are ready for this. Be ready for this. I don't think you're going to expect this, but you are poised and ready for this. Let's see, what else do we have for Leo? What else can we gain in terms of understanding this message? I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself. I think you've done a lot of work on how you show up in relationships and partnerships. And that is why you're poised and ready for this, why you're moving into this next stage. This could be someone that you haven't heard from in a long time. Could be someone from a past life that you have not met yet in this life, but there is something coming in, some message or communication coming in from a soulmate. Someone who is primarily in their divine feminine energy. Or who has healed that within themselves. What do we need to see for Leo, please? What else needs to come through here for Leo? Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. There could be a message coming in that is going to release you, bring you freedom. You're poised and ready to jump, to move. Could have been that there was a falling out and there's going to be a healing message coming in that's going to release you, or simply because you have done the work and you have looked at your relationships, how you show up, the dynamics that come into play that have had you feeling trapped or bound in a situation, because you have taken a look at that. There's something about how these colors are so similar as well. Something about you figuring out how to free yourself from that attachment that is bringing in this shift and allowing this movement for this person to come into your life. Right action. I'm not sure if I can say this right. Aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. I feel like you are releasing your grip. You are getting into the flow of life, finding your freedom, knowing that what is for you will come to you, and what is not meant for you, you don't need or want in your life. You're taking the right action, getting into the flow because you're poised and ready. You're ready for this movement, this shift that's coming in for you. Outrageous openness. I love it. Dear love, open me to your will. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise me with delight. Surprise me and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. And look how open you are in this card here. Open to receive, ready for what is coming for you. I feel like you have been in between worlds and you are moving. It is coming. You are about to step into this new reality because you have healed and released and taken right action, freed yourself from those constraints, those mental constraints, those emotional things that needed to be healed and released, and you have become outrageously open to the bounty that life has to offer you. I feel like you feel this coming, you know this is coming, you know there is a big shift coming, and you're poised and ready for this. Bottom of the deck is faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. I feel like there is something huge about to come in for you, Leo. Something really beautiful, a connection with a soulmate that is going to be very inspiring and fulfilling. I don't think you can even comprehend or you understand the bounty and the beauty that is coming for you because of what you have prepared space for in your life, because of the right action that you have taken, because of the things that you have released and let go of and opened yourself up to in faith. This is beautiful, Leo. All right, I was prompted to use these cards today. This is the Cosmo Visions Oracle / Tarot deck by James R. Eads. I actually ordered this for my birthday off of a Kickstarter back in October, and I just got it not that long ago. And it's a very different deck, so it is a stretch for me to use this. I'm going to have to rely on my intuition quite a bit because the cards are quite different, but felt prompted to use it, so can't ignore the promptings. So anyway, let's see what additional cards we have for Leo. Please, Spirit, what messages need to come through? What do we have for Leo? Ace of Birds or the Ace of Swords. It is kind of crossing. I feel like you're moving into. I feel like you have cleared out the clutter. You know things are coming and shifting. I feel like you are on the brink of an epiphany, of an aha, of a great new idea or some huge truth or clarity being revealed to you. I feel like you feel this coming, but it's not quite here yet. You're poised. You're ready for it. We have the 8 of Trees or the 8 of Pentacles. This is working on something. This is mastering your craft, moving from apprentice to master. I feel like you are really focused on the details. You could be focused on working, taking care of those things in your life, or just being industrious, finding things to do that you feel are have value, give value, and that fill your time with something that gives you a sense of purpose, something that you feel is a contribution that you can feel good about. But I feel like you're focused on practical matters right now. What else for Leo, please, Spirit? Six of Embers, Six of Wands, having victory or success. I feel like you are working, like you're putting together a plan. You're working on this plan. You're ready to take action. I feel like you're actually taking action in some ways, in practical ways. You want to have victory and success and forward movement, and you're working towards this. Crossed by the Eight of Lotuses. This is walking away. Eight of Cups. Leaving things in the past that were dissatisfying, releasing those things from the past that no longer bring you that joy, that wish fulfillment. I feel like you're focused on working on releasing things that are not satisfying or that have been a disappointment, and moving forward, taking action to go towards what you find to be emotionally fulfilling. And the Vessel. You could also be working on healing your body, leaving some things in the past that have been a strain on you. I also feel like you are realizing that you are so much more than just this physical body in this lifetime. Could be coming into contact with the soulmate is going to really bring this awareness in for you, or just like you're just going to explode into the power of your soul, of your being, of who you have always been. But you are, you're working on leaving these things in the past that have not been satisfying, and truly filling your own cup, filling yourself with knowledge, with your power, with your divinity, with your connection to spirit, and realizing, I feel like the true potential of who you are. Like, I feel like here you are, this is you in this physical realm, this body, and you're connected to every aspect, or you will be connecting to every aspect of yourself from every life. It's like you're pulling all of the parts of yourself back together in order to let it mix together and become who you are, not limited by this physical plane or reality that we're in right at this time, that we're in this lifetime. I love this. Nine of Birds, or the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're releasing your fears. You are letting go of your doubts, your insecurities, those things that have had you feeling like you could not accomplish this. I feel like this is an in tandem process here. Like, you're finally overcoming these fears, which is allowing you to truly do this healing, to pull these parts of yourself back together. And in that same respect, as you're pulling these parts of yourself back together and letting it be transformed and transmuted into who you truly are, that is also helping you to release any additional or residual fears or anxieties that you have about moving forward. The Shapeshifter. Because when you get to this place, you're going to realize you can be anyone, anything that you want to be, that you can adapt to the situations that you're in, that you can become exactly what you need to be to accomplish this, and what you need to be in that scenario to accomplish what you're trying to do in that scenario. I feel like you're a very powerful soul with this shapeshifter energy. I feel like something about you is very adaptable. You could have, Leo is a fixed sign, but you could have mutable energy in your chart, which would be Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo. Any of those are mutable energies. I feel like you have a lot of friends, friendships, acquaintances in all different walks of life. I feel like you know exactly who you are, but you don't pigeonhole yourself into a particular group or collective of people. I feel like you have this ability to relate to people in all walks of life. It's like you have so much life experience in this life and your past lives, you can relate and become, kind of shapeshift to fit into that situation for whatever is required in that moment. And I don't feel feel like it is disingenuine in any way. I feel like every one of these things you're able to shapeshift into is something that you have been or who you are. It's all very true. It's there for you to become at any given moment because it is who you are. What is for Leo? Ten of Embers, Nine of Lotuses, and Life Map. Ten of Embers is the Ten of Wands. There's been a really heavy burden. I feel like there's a dream that you want, a wish fulfillment with this Nine of Cups. You could have been sleeping on this. Nine of Cups can be complacency. You could have been sleeping on this because it feels like such a burden, or because you have had such burdens that needed to be released. You haven't been able to really pursue this wish fulfillment, this Nine of Cups. Can even be both. But I feel like you're going to release this burden in order to have this Nine of Cups. What you find is your emotional fulfillment, which you feel with this life map card, is your path. I feel like something's becoming very clear to you through this whole process. It could be this person, this soulmate coming into your life that has triggered this for you, or them coming in that will trigger this for you. But you're going to recognize truly what it is about your life path, that pursuing your life path will allow you to release these burdens and to truly find this emotional fulfillment within yourself, within your relationships, within your life. You will truly be emotionally fulfilled by pursuing what you feel is your true life's path beyond just this life. I feel like you have a life path that is your life path. Could be a 10 or 1. But I feel like you have a life path or a life purpose that is woven through many lifetimes. I feel like you're very powerful, very strong. You have a lot of experience, and there's something very, very significant that you are here to do, that you chose to do, that you worked in tandem with Spirit before this lifetime to plan out, and you know that following and pursuing that is truly what is going to allow you to release these burdens and obtain this wish fulfillment, this emotional satisfaction that you know is part of your life's path as well. But I feel like there's something about your life path that is going to be bringing in dreams coming true for a lot of people. I'm just getting that message. Anything else for Leo? Leo, please. The Peacemaker. Bottom of the deck is the Entertainer, which to me is like the Magician card. Not that it is, but it really has that energy to it. The Peacemaker, it doesn't have any of that on here, but this really screams to me Libra. You could have Libra in your chart, do not have to, but you're here to be a peacemaker. Something about you finding this fulfillment, this wish come true, following your life path is going to be instrumental in bringing peace to your life, peace to yourself, peace to the world. You are here to be a peacemaker, to transmute, to help others see different perspectives, and to find peace in themselves as well. Something really powerful about this for me. Libra is, the reason I think Libra is because they are justice, judgment, the Peacemaker. There's these lotuses here of enlightenment with the star, with the sun and the moon, and this emotion. I just feel like, I don't know, there's something about what you're gonna do, what you're able to accomplish by tapping into and connecting with these aspects of yourself to shapeshift, to release these burdens and follow your life's path, that is going to be so incredibly fulfilling for you. I feel like you are going to experience a peace, an internal peace that you have never known, but the healing that you're going to bring to the world, to a group, to your community, whatever this means for you, is really, really significant. And you're manifesting this with this Entertainer. You could be doing this through, maybe you're a comedian, or you write stories, or you sing, or you whatever, but you could be an entertainer. This could be the life path that you are are waking up to and beginning to allow yourself to follow, that is bringing this shift. But in any case, I do feel like you are manifesting this change in your life, and it's going to be monumental. This is going to be huge, Leo. And there's either someone triggering this, or someone who you're going to do this with, or someone that you will encounter through taking these steps and following this process that is a soulmate. You will receive a message, and there will be an understanding within you of what this is. Wow, Leo. I hope that this resonated for you. If so, I hope that you found something useful or helpful in this. And thank you so much for being here. I truly love spending this time with you guys. I appreciate your energy. Thank you. I hope that I see you again. Until next time, I'm sending you love and light.